This shit's tight.
I know. I feel like I could hear Ty Dolla $ign on this one.
This shit's sick. This is sent in by Austin from AMG Studios. Shout out to Austin.
Austin.
And if you want to send in beats, you could send them in straight to hellamoded@gmail.com. We got a new Gmail, so you could send it right there. Or you could go to hellamoded.com and send in your beats over there. Yeah, shout out to Austin, man. First one to send it, but this shit's hard.
I wonder where Austin's from. Do you know where Austin's from?
He says he's from SF. Yeah.
All right.
From SF
Local
and
artist.
LA. I don't know which one it is, but it's probably SF.
Yeah.
I mean, we're a bunch of Bay Area people. Probably knows this from that.
Either way, I mean, we kind of got some type of a similar sound. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Going along.
For sure. So thank you to everybody who's been listening to the podcast. It's been really tight seeing all the love and support that we've been getting from different people. Shout out to everyone who's listening through SoundCloud. And if you're listening through SoundCloud, do us a favor and you could repost on SoundCloud. You could leave a comment. You know, we want to get our comments up. We want people to start fighting in the comments. That's my goal.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. It's pretty entertaining, you know, just not only just for us, but for you guys as well.
Yeah. So start some shit. Talk some shit in our comments.
Stir some shit up.
That's the fucking goal. And shout out to all the people who've been subscribing and rating and reviewing our show in iTunes. It really helps out our show. So if you want to help out our show, subscribe, rate, and review. It helps us get noticed by iTunes and get a bigger platform for us, basically. Thank you to everyone who's been helping us out. We really appreciate it. This episode is brought to you once again by Free Bread. If you haven't gone to freebreadintl.com, I don't know what you're doing.
You got to go check that out.
You got to go check it out. We got some sick-ass videos. We're always up to date with the music. We'll keep your iTunes fucking lit. We'll keep your SoundCloud fucking lit. It's tight.
So much content.
Too much content.
3 much.
3 much. 5 much. What else do we got here? That's it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. You ready to start the show?
Well, get on, girl. Come on. She wants to go home. It's Friday night. Yeah.
I miss you. I'm choking.
No, you're not choking. No, listen to me. No, come on.
I'm choking on a big fat black dick.
No.
Good morning, sunshine.
Oh.
Shit, molded. I just got molded. Got molded.
Molded. Let me see molded face. Molded.
How does it feel to get molded, bitch? Molded.
Oh, you are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
You're stupid.
When you get molded, you'll say anything to change the subject.
Molded.
It's fucking tight having a theme song, dude.
I know.
I love this theme song.
I hear it in the back of my head, like sometimes randomly. Like when I'm at work and it's quiet.
That shit's tight. We got our own theme.
Yeah, I mean, I've never really heard past, like, there's no more, like, samples after this, right? Like, it's all instrumental the whole way?
It's all instrumental.
Dude, I could listen to this on the way to work. I should listen to this on the way to work.
It's like a happy feeling, like a happy feel song.
Very uplifting.
You know who's happy? This girl.
Yeah, well, she looks like she's a little frustrated with whoever's dealing with her.
Yeah, I think that's
You think that's her mom?
Probably the mom. Here, let's play it from the beginning again.
There's just so many, like, scenarios that are running through my head why everything is like this, but just from the surface, like, this shit is pretty fucking funny, dude.
Yeah, so for those of you listening, this is a video. It looks like a teenage, maybe like a young adult kind of girl.
Like, in between, I don't know, 14 and 17 maybe?
Yeah.
Does that sound like a good range of age?
Maybe. She might be older and just look baby face.
Okay, yeah, maybe that might be. This clip is brought by Hood Clips also.
Yeah, but I'm assuming that she got her wisdom teeth removed, so she's clearly under drugs.
Super loopy, right?
Yeah, super loopy, and she's riding in a wheelchair going into, I guess, her car. I think that's her mom helping her into the car,
and then like the medical assistant next to her, or like wheeling her in, right?
Yeah,
like behind her.
Yeah, but she's just going in.
Well, get on, girl. Come on. She wants to go home. It's Friday night.
Yeah. I miss you. I'm choking.
No, you're not choking. No, listen to me. No, come on.
I'm choking on a big fat black dick.
BBC. What the
BBC.
fuck?
Oh my god. If that's the mom, I'd be fucking horrified.
Like, what is going on in your real life? You know what I mean? Like, this is like, you know what I mean? It's like trapped somewhere beyond, like, you know what I mean? Like, this can't be good, dude. Like, I've heard of other people, like, just talking out of their ass with, like, being off of, what is this, like, laughing gas or whatever, the shit that knocks you out. And it's all funny shit like this where it's like people aren't themselves, you know what I mean?
See, I wouldn't trust myself. What the hell was that?
Oh, I'm going to put that on silent. My bad.
Dude, I would be afraid, though, to be, like, drugged up on laughing gas and be in front of my friends. I don't know what the fuck I would say. I would only trust my girlfriend to be there with me. Like, I don't know what I would say.
Dude, I know my friends would fuck with me for sure. Like, I know you guys would all just, like, mess with me and record me and all that shit.
It's been proven already.
And then on my birthday, there's going to be that clip, you know, like, oh, happy birthday to this guy. And it's a reminder, like, oh,
Yeah.
He's bleeding.
Ah! You're hurting me.
Look at that face.
Her face is priceless.
Gotta get away from her. She's scaring me. Ah!
Oh, yeah, that's her mom for sure.
They hella look alike.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call 911.
Hey, we gotta get in the car.
No! I'm gonna go to 911. You're scaring me.
I'm not. I'm trying to put you in the car.
You're scaring me.
No, in my car.
You're scaring me away. I don't want
Put
you.
the brakes on.
No.
Oh, my God. Poor girl.
Oh my
man.
God. Dude. Yeah, I don't want to get my wisdom teeth removed. Have you got your wisdom teeth removed?
They said like one or two of them are missing, so I don't know what happened.
I think me too. Like, it's not growing in or something.
No, like one of them, like I had teeth like fall out. Like, I don't know, it just happened to be there. And I jumped into a pool.
Oh, really?
And then like smacked my face into like the bottom of the, because it was kind of shallow.
Uh-huh.
And I dove in. And like I spit a tooth out. I don't know if that was like had to do part of my wisdom tooth or whatever, and like it just broke down ever since after that or what. One of them.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, but I mean,
was it like little, like a tiny?
It looked like a chipped tooth, like
okay,
like a tooth that was broken in half, or like it wasn't like it didn't look like a full on tooth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I mean they say that the wisdom teeth, that's like a evolutionary thing, like. We evolved from having that many teeth, but now our faces are smaller and we can't fit all those teeth.
So it gets rid of the last ones.
Yeah. It's like how we have a tailbone and some people have like a really long tailbone because I guess...
they're closer to that part of the generation.
Yeah. There's always those little things. Some people can move their ears. That's because we used to be able to move our ears to hear... like predators and shit.
Didn't even know that. That makes sense.
Yeah, but not everyone could do that. Some people could roll their
tongue.
Can you do it? No, I can't. I could roll my tongue.
I could move my ears.
Really? Oh shit, I could see it even though you're wearing headphones.
Oh yeah, these ears are strong.
You moving the whole headphones.
The whole headphone.
I'm focusing on a big fat black dick. BBC. No.
BBC.
No. BBC. No.
Big black cock.
Wow.
I'm trying to get this DJ board lit. I'm like adding hella shit. I got the air horn that you're asking for.
Yes.
Hey.
I'm gonna put that on my car.
I got my siren. Ooh, don't get pulled over. I got the explosion. Here, this is a combo right here. Check this out.
BBC. No. Big black cock.
Bang Bros.
Ooh.
JM gave me that one.
Bang Bros.
This is pretty cool. My brother has a bunch of DJ sounds and shit. Shout out to DJ M, aka
half of Silent D.
Half of Silent D. But he has these cool ass sounds. Like, check this out.
Do you still have R2D2?
Yeah. See, that scream is R2D2 too. It sounds hella cool when you're playing music and you just put that. This is when I found myself that I thought was cool.
Multi-talented.
I don't know what it means.
I could imagine that right before like a big ass reggae drop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, steel drums, horns, and all that shit.
I imagine that you're talking about someone who could like juggle and walk at the same time, and you're like, oh shit,
multi-talented. He's playing a harmonica with drums, and you ever seen those people? Yes, multi-talented.
I like that guy's voice. There's just people out there who just record all these drops, huh?
One of my favorite ones is that I would do. You remember Nelly? What song was it? Country Grammar or
done?
Yeah, I would do that.
Damn, I need to get that drop. I think JM wanted that drop too.
Or there's a lot of. I thought about this one day in class, like in high school. Like, what were some funny things that stuck out to me in songs? This was like before everyone started making drops too. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Now everyone's pulling shit out of old shit, and like, it's like, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Everyone's getting like the movie quotes and shit like that as their drops.
And what's cool about that is like I feel like it gets deeper within the music, even if it's like something comedy, like how we were watching Lil Dicky earlier, and spit some gas, and then out of nowhere he just sounds like a meek little lamb, and I don't know what I'm just talking, and then I'm gonna go back and I'm just gonna.
Lil Dicky's hard. What video was that again?
Freestyle on Tim Westwood.
Freestyle on.
It was back in June, but I think it was in June, but I didn't. That was the first time I seen that one.
But that shit's crazy. Did you? Oh well, I just showed you his Trojan
condom commercials.
Dude, Lil Dicky's going up right now. I think he could be like a good actor too. He has that charisma about him.
I feel like he'd probably fit in well with like the Pineapple Express people. You know what I mean? Like maybe a Seth Rogen or like a Jonah Hill. Like
hell yeah, he should be casting one of those.
Yeah, I feel like he'd be a good movie star. One of the things I feel like. Was it you that I was talking to about this with movies where like why Bow Wow's career probably like got shot to shit because he went straight into movies right away too fast or something like that?
No, I think Calais was saying that he should have just kept it.
Kept it straight on movies, right?
He said after like Mike, he should have just kept going on movies. You know what I mean?
That probably would have worked out for him a lot better.
I mean. I guess he was cool as a rapper. I don't really remember much.
Hey, my favorite Bow Wow song probably is "Out of My System" with T-Pain.
Yeah, I remember the "I ain't never had nobody." Na, 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 na.
What the fuck was that title of that song?
Like You.
It is Like You. Yeah.
Shout out to Bow Wow. Shout out to Shad Moss.
Shad
Moss don't want to rap no more. Anyways, the VMAs. This weekend. Or yesterday, shit.
I happened to catch the tail end first, and then I watched the beginning.
The tail end of the VMAs?
Yeah, so like maybe a little more than halfway through, and then what was the first thing I seen? First thing I seen was probably... Because Rihanna performed hella times, right?
Yeah, she performed like 4 times.
I know for sure I seen before Britney. I know for sure I seen before Lemonade.
I
think I might have like came in. Oh, right before the Kanye. I guess you could say speech or rant or what do you want to call that?
The speech before he did the music video.
Yeah, with Tiana Taylor in it.
Yeah, I mean, I have the speech pulled up. Here, let's pull that shit up. Let's see. Kanye West.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kanye West.
The VMA stage was hella cool, actually.
I really liked how it was like, it actually went into the crowd. Like the stage kind of was like a loop or whatever.
Yeah.
And they had like a tunnel.
What do you think about this VMAs? In a scale of VMAs
of everything that I've seen,
like where does it rank in your rankings?
I'm not gonna say it's the best VMAs I've seen. Definitely, it had a lot of good content though. I give it up to Beyonce and Rihanna for those performances. Those are really good performances.
Yeah.
I didn't really. I can't remember all the other performances, but I was probably super lit and like drunk still. But
yeah. Well, I mean, I think what helps this VMAs is just the internet, because every time something happens in the VMAs or whatever in any award show, people are reposting the shit out of it. So you see it over
as
and
it's
over
happening
and over
too.
again. Yeah, exactly. As it's happening, even before it's happening. Like over here in the West Coast, we didn't get to see that shit till 3 hours later.
Oh, that's true.
So everybody's posting up all the exclusive details about.
And kind of killing it for us.
I hate that shit. It's like, damn, just play it.
It's like it's been done happen, but like if we stood away from like our laptops and our phone, we would have walked into it as if we were really walking into it. But being that now it's all available like that, like you could easily kill it for yourself.
I'd rather play it live.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And then just have the replay after.
Yeah, in the same slot, right?
Yeah. They should do that, but I don't know why they don't do that. Maybe they got to show their shows and shit before.
Yeah.
You know how they have like whatever MTV shows that they got before they play the actual VMAs. But yeah. I like his shirt. It looks like he doesn't have to iron it and it's always straight.
Yeah, that's the look I was going for with this t-shirt.
I see it. I was thinking the same thing actually when I saw that shit. I was like, Bong got the Yeezy on.
Nah, this is just shout out to Paradox Barbershop.
Shout out to Paradox. That shit's sick.
My homies hooked me up with a t-shirt and it was their 1 year anniversary.
I am Kanye West. And that feels really great to say, especially this year.
Why especially this year?
Yeah, is this your favorite year?
I guess because he fucked up in the past years and shit.
He's kind of on the uprise again of his roller coaster life.
I came here to present my new video.
That video was crazy.
But before
I don't even know what to think about it.
I'ma talk.
I already knew he was about to say something for a minute too. Like, okay, so Kanye is a big thing almost at every VMAs.
Yeah.
One of my favorite Kanye moments and memories I could think of was when he was drunk as fuck with a fifth of Hennessy, just belligerent, just all over the place. I want to say it's at VMAs.
That was the VMAs. That was the Taylor Swift one, right?
That was a Taylor Swift one. Yeah. That was probably one of my favorite.
Most
VMAs.
iconic VMA moment probably ever gonna happen.
Yeah, because
who the fuck walks up on stage and just says, "Hey,"
cut someone off in between their acceptance speech.
Yeah, he said, "In my opinion, Beyonce won. Fuck you, Taylor."
and my opinion's the only opinion that counts, and I'm out of here.
Hey,
with my fifth of Hennessy.
Where was Taylor Swift for this VMAs?
She probably knew that he was gonna address that shit and
that video.
Probably was like, you know what, I'm just gonna post at home and maybe watch it, maybe.
Yeah, I didn't see her. Selena Gomez wasn't there. I didn't see Justin Bieber.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that probably in the line of fire right now that are, probably trying to duck all that shit right now.
Yeah, a lot of big pop stars I didn't see. You know what was hella funny though? That after the Kanye West music video, and then if you haven't seen the Kanye West music video for Fade, it's fucking crazy. It's Tiana Taylor in like a real skimpy sort of outfit.
Very, very minimal on workout gear.
And that's stating it conservatively.
Yeah, I could go on and on, but damn, she very, very unconservative.
She's wearing very minimal workout gear and dancing. She got moves, by the way.
Yeah,
she could dance. And then all of a sudden, her boyfriend Iman Shumpert is like in it, and they're making out in the shower.
Yeah, it's like a whole romantic love scene in the shower.
Yeah, they're both naked, and meanwhile, I'm watching this with my girlfriend, and I hear someone in the back, and I'm like, shit, who is that? And then it's like my brother. I was like, this is so weird. I feel so awkward just watching
this is like almost a borderline porno, and then your brother just walks in on you watching this shit.
It's like a softcore porn going on, but it's a Kanye West music video. I'm like, I swear, it's the VMAs. I swear. But I remember after that, Key and Peele, they had because Key and Peele were, I guess, kind of hosting it. They just had the fucking funniest expression on their face. So that video,
that video goes on, and then it's this.
Their faces are like, what did I just see?
Wait a sec. Hold up.
What?
Wait.
What?
Do I want to bang a cat now?
That's what's up.
Oh yeah, because they changed her face, right?
Yeah, she looked like a
feline.
cat.
I think while that video was playing, the stock in Kleenex has just rise 3 points. This is some crazy
Stock and clean.
Okay, how about
stuff here.
I'm calling it now. Cat face is the new crying Jordan face.
That's the tweet.
Okay.
That's the tweet. Tweet it.
I just did that first Instagram story, Snapchat type of thing.
Ooh, so
I'm about to post this shit up.
So it's like we're discovering Snapchat all over again.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes too.
New episode of Hella Moded. I don't know how to work this Snapchat thing. What do you think about this new Instagram thing?
All right. So I haven't gave in yet.
You haven't?
I haven't gave in yet.
I'm only going to do it so for our listeners, you can go to my Instagram and see what we're doing every now and then.
Yeah, just to give you a little more feel of us. Like, if you guys wonder what we look like, you definitely can see us on there.
Yeah. You can go to my Instagram at Pmac. I'll try to post more videos on what we're doing, try to get more guests. And hit me up if you want to be a guest, if you got a guest idea in mind. Like, we need more cool people to talk to. And you feel me?
We met a lot of cool people on the way. So let's just keep the ball rolling.
Yeah,
you know?
that's crazy. 6th episode already.
I remember when I happened to be a guest first, and then now we're 6 episodes deep together.
That's pretty crazy. So we literally did 7 episodes since
in the means of like
that first one did come out.
Like 2 months or something like that.
Yeah,
it's pretty fast.
Just going by. Let's see what Kanye has to say. Let's skip over to the end. I know he was talking.
What was he was saying some shit about like all his exes and shit too, and Kim and all that. That shit was kind of crazy too.
He was like Amber Rose.
Oh yeah, Amber. I see you.
Yeah, let's see.
He called out Ray J or some shit like that too.
Cause Ray J's in his music video, so he's like, I put Ray J in there. I'm trying to scroll.
Oh,
through.
it was more of a affirmation then.
I think it was an affirmation to himself.
Yeah.
Like he's saying like, I don't care. It's about fame. I put Donald Trump in there. I put Ray J in there. You know what I'm saying? Here, let's just listen to the rest of this.
But before I do that, I'm
gonna talk. Kanye like kind of rambles on and on about like whatever the fuck he's thinking of.
Yeah. I don't think he has like a layout or doesn't ever prepare.
I don't think he prepares whatsoever.
This is like his best freestyles.
As he's pausing right here, he's probably thinking of shit to say. You know what I mean?
Might lose to Beyonce,
it makes it tight though. It's like organic, you know?
Yeah.
Wishing for Beyonce to win, so
he is always
if only
Beyonce
he could like stop himself too. Like imagine if he was about to win and he would rather give his shit to Beyonce because of that.
They cut the camera to Kanye when Beyonce won and beat him for the video. I feel like he looked kind of salty.
Like he really expected to win, but like just using that as a joke.
Yeah, because Beyonce's video won, but dude, Famous, I haven't even seen the music video, but that was like such a big deal when Famous came out.
Yeah, and I can see why Taylor's not there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it's lifelike people. Did you see that? They put up like the Famous thing in L.A. like an art whatever. So I guess they had like the animatronic models of the people, and they're fucking breathing. Like it's a fake Ray J. It's a robot Ray J, and you could see him breathing. Like that's how much detail is in it. That shit's crazy.
Is that why he's like in debt and all that? Like from that installation?
I don't know. I think he just said, well, going back to that, I think he was just talking about how much he spent like on his dreams. Yeah, he wasn't talking about like, oh, I'm actually in debt. You know what I mean? He still makes more money than he spends, but he just spent a lot of money is what he's saying.
Just to put his vision out there.
Yeah, I don't think he used proper grammar, and I don't think he gave a fuck.
Yeah.
it was an expression of our now, our fame right now, us on the inside of the TV. just to put the audacity to put Anna Wintour right next to Donald Trump.
Oh, this is where he's talking about it.
I put Ray J in it, bro. Like,
Kim's all laughing.
this is fame, bro.
She's like, what are you doing?
I see you, Amber.
Amber acknowledges him though.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's too much.
If you watch the video, she's smiling. She shrugs it off.
She's like, any publicity is good publicity, right?
Yeah, she got a new show. You know what I mean?
She ain't really got shit to worry about anyway.
I haven't seen that new show yet.
I haven't caught it either.
I'm gonna try to watch that. Is it on Netflix?
Well, maybe different boats.
I'm not too sure.
We'll see what's up.
That's the same grill he had ever since he first got a grill, huh?
His grill in his mouth is actually his fucking teeth.
It's permanent?
Yeah. So you know how he was in an accident?
Yeah.
So he got like his teeth busted up and shit. Had to get veneers.
All fucked up.
Yeah. So I guess probably going into the dentist, he was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna put a permanent grill in my teeth. So that's his actual teeth. His bottom teeth are. It's a diamond grill, and he brushes it like his own teeth because he doesn't have any real shit over there, and that's what he eats with. That's what he flosses.
Yeah, imagine pizza sauce all up in the diamonds. Like
I know. I feel like that should get moldy or something.
Yeah, it gets stuck in. You really got to get deep cleaned.
Yeah, that's a commitment.
And one kid came up to me and he said, 3 of my friends died, and I don't know if I'm gonna be the next. And it has to, you have to think like. When you're a senior and it's like the last month and you just don't feel like doing any more work, if you feel like you're seeing people dying right next to you, you might feel like, what's the point? What's the, like life could be like, start to feel worthless in a way. Like I know times for me, I sit down and talk to.
What's crazy though is that shirt might cost like $500.
Yeah. I mean the quality. Looks really good. The material looks super soft. AKA white.
And they tell me
they literally had everyone up in there, like the whole Olympic team,
Olympic gymnastics and shit.
And my friend Sakaya told me, hey, bro. They tell me, don't compare yourself to these people, right? My friend Sakaya told me one of the keys. It's 3 keys to keeping people impoverished. That's taking away their esteem, taking away their resources, and taking away their role models. My role models are artists, merchants. There's less than 10 that I can name in history. Truman, Ford, Hughes, Disney, Jobs, West.
He can say anything and the crowd will get hyped.
Yeah.
But I mean, not many people could do that shit.
Yeah, he has that, effect on people. I mean, it must be affected on me because there's times where I like his music and times that I don't. You know what I mean? You fall in and out of love with his work and all that. You know what I mean? I guess that's part of that roller coaster. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's almost like you're in a relationship with his music in a sense,
Yeah. What'd you think of his last project?
Standing in front of my idol, Puff Daddy.
I liked it. It was cool.
It's kind of hard to come by an album where I could listen from coast to coast. You know what I mean? But the content in that one, I would say I like at least a third of it, which is a lot better than a lot of other things that come out nowadays.
Yeah, I damn near like all of it. It's just how much I like it. It varies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like because there's not very many opportunities where I'm playing music that are at my choice at that moment. Like if I'm at the shop, I gotta revolve around the people that are at the shop. If I got like a 6-year-old kid in there, I'm not gonna play tip drill or anything like that. You know what I mean? So definitely got it. You know what I mean? Whenever I have the space to listen to whatever music I really want to listen to, that's not really too high on the priority list. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I feel like if you're around some parents, you might want to listen to this girl.
How are you? Wonderful. How are you?
She got it figured out.
Okay, what is your name?
Hold on, let's just replay that again. She says, "How are you?" She's like, "I'm doing well. How are you?" Surviving. Where's this? She sounds like she's. Oh no, she's from London, right?
Yeah, dude.
I was thinking she was from Australia. I'm bad at accents, man.
This is
How are
the
you?
shit right
Wonderful.
here.
How are you?
Surviving.
Okay, what is your name?
Name's Honey G.
Honey G.
Honey
Sweet
G.
like Honey G.
And where you from?
Sweet like
North
honey
Wheezy.
G.
Northwest London.
Okay, Honey G.
North Lil Weezy.
Have fun.
Okay.
She's getting it. She's dancing. She look like Missy right here.
Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. It's nerd, it's nerd, If you got a big, let me search it. Find out how much I want to work it. It's nerd, it's nerd,
The dude Harlem shaking in the background. Candidly, though.
I lost a few pounds off my waist for ya. That the kind of beat the go right.
You should see Simon's face right now.
She actually ain't that bad though.
Like
that wasn't that bad. She was just like really going for it though.
Yeah, like she was, full on confidence, which I feel like some people really need to have that much confidence as much as she has. That's an inspiration, right?
I mean, you gotta have some confidence if you're.
If I seen, if I seen that shit at a karaoke bar and they threw on, and they had props and all the shit and you perform like on, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd be fucking
That'd
with
be
it.
stupid lit. Like,
yeah,
she's the life of the party type shit. You know what I
I'd
mean?
be like, I want to be from, what is it, North Wheezy?
North Wheezy.
North Wheezy.
And everyone's like, what the fuck? You should have seen their faces. It was like, what the fuck is that? It was dead silence for 3 seconds. Oh, you guys didn't catch that? Northwest London. That's where I'm from.
Like, no, we didn't catch it. Did you see, what do you think of Britney Spears' performance?
Oh, my God. Dude. All right, being that, like how I said earlier, Beyonce put up a crazy performance. Rihanna put up a crazy performance.
I could talk about the Beyonce performance too, but go ahead.
Dude, all right, so I was kind of like, okay, Britney's, she's trying to make a comeback. I didn't even trip that was her song, the song that she performed. I didn't even know who the fuck that was, really.
Uh-huh.
I was like, I know this song. I hear it on the radio all the time, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And then knowing that G-Eazy's in it, you know what I mean? Like, I noticed G-Eazy's lyrics a lot more than whoever the girl was on it. So I was like, okay. And
Wait, which song are you talking about?
The one she performed.
The first one? Because she had 2 songs. One was the actual G-Eazy song, and she was filling in for BB Rexa.
Okay, so
that was me, myself, and I.
her first, the song before she pulled G-Eazy out.
Yeah.
So her own personal song.
Okay.
And basically, off the bat, you could tell, like, even from way back from what I remember, she always had scandals where she was like lip singing and shit.
Oh yeah.
So, being that like it's a comeback thing, and I was like, okay, it looks like she's she's a little older, but she's like getting it. And then like out of nowhere, everything kind of starts falling apart.
Man, I was watching a bunch of Britney Spears performances.
Yeah?
Yeah. And she had cool swag when she was like younger. She had charisma.
Yeah.
And then what made me watch it was I saw Carpool Karaoke. You ever seen Carpool Karaoke?
Is that the YouTube channel where they pick up it's one dude and he picks up like stars, right?
Yeah,
and he drives them around.
It's actually James Corden. Here, let me pull this up real quick. So James Corden, he's the host of the Late Late Show on CBS, and one of his segments is Carpool Karaoke, and he did this one with Britney Spears. So what he does is he picks up like an artist to carpool with him, and the theme is like, oh, I got to get to work quicker, so I got to use the carpool lane, so I need someone to help me out, roll with me to work real quick, and I'll get to work on time, blah, blah. That's like the premise of it. So he brings Britney Spears in, and this girl is like lip syncing inside a car with a bunch of GoPros. Like, you can't even understand what she's saying.
Way.
Yeah. And I was, it made me and my girl want to like do research, so we were researching.
So you clicked a couple more videos after that.
Yeah, we were researching her old performance videos. She had like one with NSYNC.
She had a lot of stamina, a lot of, like it just looks like a lot more sloppy now and a little more lazy, or I don't know if it comes with age or.
I mean, J-Lo could fucking perform still.
Yeah, she probably just was so far out of practice that, like, you know what I mean? And
no, I mean, she's not out of practice though.
Oh, Britney?
She has a show in Vegas.
Britney does?
She ain't out of practice. Yeah, she has a current show in Las Vegas that she does, and that's how she be making her money.
No way.
People constantly just go watch her show over there. But what?
Like, that's at a different tier of I guess you could say, well, it's Vegas though. You would think that you would go all out and, like, put on as great a show as you can.
You got to think that, all right, Britney Spears at one point in time, she was the biggest pop star like ever in the world.
True.
And she had that big major meltdown. She cut off all her hair.
Yeah.
Just saying, leave Britney alone, all this shit. So I feel like some of that had to have gotten to her. And besides that, she wasn't like, I mean, she could dance before.
Yeah.
But she wasn't incredible. You know what I mean?
Just enough to perform and sell records.
Yeah, it wasn't like I'm watching Michael Jackson dance.
Yeah, true.
It's not like I'm watching like Chris Brown or something. But she was a good performer. Now I felt like in the VMAs that she was at, that she did her performance yesterday, it felt like stiff, Exactly. It looks like she's dancing and she's wearing a neck brace. Like every movement is like,
You know what? I feel like another thing too, maybe I haven't been keeping up with her, but like being that she's performing in Vegas and all that, like the crowd that they had at the VMAs is like, oh shit, I'm with my peers too. Like,
oh yeah,
I'm with people who are just getting big now, and I've been big, and like I have big ass shoes to, not big shoes to fill in, but like there's just an expectancy of like what her performance would be like. You know what I mean?
That's just nerve wracking.
It really is. Probably got the best of her. I feel like where she like fouled up and like forgot her lyrics or got off on her lip singing and shit.
Did she get off on her lip
She
singing?
did. There was like 2 or 3 lines actually where she kind of fumbled, and me and Short I was watching it with Short actually.
Uh-huh.
And we were like, oh shit, she hella fucked that shit up. And then I felt like it led to G-Eazy fucking up also.
Yeah.
Like slipping on a couple lyrics, like, you know what I mean? Because I can only imagine being on a stage with like that many people. That's Madison Square Garden that they was at, right?
Yeah, they're at MGM.
Yeah, but still, I mean.
Or MGM, MSG, sorry.
They still put on a great show though, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I still fucked with it. Like, I feel like G-Eazy saved it for her though, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think she got G-Eazy on that song just because like he's like the new cool rapper.
Definitely.
That she could actually kind of fit with since he's a white guy. You know what I mean?
And it worked though. Like you could see why it would work, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But I think he was probably nervous as fuck too. Like I think this is why he messed up. So he's doing that first song with Britney. I didn't really see Britney mess up, but I wasn't paying attention to her that much. I was like more looking at her as a whole performer rather than a singer, because I know she's not singing that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so he comes in, he's doing his rap verse for that Britney song. It looks good, right?
Yeah. Then they transition to his, right?
Yeah, they transition to his. He goes outside from the screen. Before he was like in the back, it was a silhouette. And he's
that was dope though. I really like that whole silhouette
was sick, actually.
Scene.
And he comes out, and then he's doing Me, Myself, and I, and Britney's singing, it's just me, myself, and I. And then he comes in, and if you listen to that song, the first couple of bars, he has a lot of curse words. I think that's what fucked him up. So he says, and I don't like talking to strangers, so get the fuck off me, I'm anxious.
Yeah. So
something ape shit to all of their faces, right? So I feel like he was trying to censor himself, and then he thought about it, overthought it too much, and he skipped like a whole 2 bars. And so when he came in, if you notice at the very end of his verse, he had an extra like 4 bars or something to go.
Yeah.
And he was just like, yeah, what's up, VMAs?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
yeah. Shout out to G. Like, I love you, man.
That was a good save, man. That was a good save.
That was a good save. It happens to everybody. Like, I'm sure you performed that song a million times, and you might have saw I don't know, like your idol over there. There's a bunch of like big people. Maybe Kanye was looking at you, and that shit might have. Everybody fucks up.
I mean,
it wasn't a bad fuck up though.
Not at all. I mean, he's one of the if not one of the biggest artists of this time right now.
Yeah.
Making noise and all that.
And everyone's talking about how Britney curved G-Eazy too. You see that shit?
No. How did she do so? I wasn't paying. I guess I wasn't paying attention at that part.
I guess in between the songs, he like is all being sexy and shit and trying to grab like Britney's neck and pull her in for a kiss.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's pulling her in and she's like backing up and she's like shaking her head no.
Yeah.
I wasn't really listening to the lyrics, but in my mind it looked like it was part of the thing. Like she's playing that hard to get.
Kind of like a choreo type of thing.
Yeah. Like she's playing hard to get and he's like trying to be the seductive guy or whatever.
Kind of play that part for that part of the song, right?
Yeah, but shit didn't work out. My girlfriend's walking in.
Hey, Evita's in the house. What's up, Evita?
What's up? Hi. We were talking about Britney.
You got
and
something to say about Britney?
We were talking about Britney and G-Eazy on the VMAs and how she like curved him when G was like going in for a kiss and Britney, she like went back and was like, no. She shook her head and was like, no, I'm not going to kiss you. I don't think it was like all that bad.
That wasn't the only curb though either that I seen.
Oh, what was the other curb?
Well, I don't know who curbed who, but I mean all right. You seen Drake do the Vanguard speech?
Yeah.
For Rihanna?
I got the Drake Vanguard speech.
Yeah, so towards when he presents it to her, looks like they were confused on what type of kiss to give each other. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So it's like, we kissing on the lips, we kissing on the cheek, or am I kissing you on the neck? It looked like all three different ones all in one motion. It looked like kissed her on the lips and dragged over to her cheek and dragged straight to her neck, all in one motion.
I think it was a bad angle though, because I seen a video.
So many memes, bro.
Yeah,
so many memes.
I seen a video from one of the audience members' perspective, and it was like from the back side, kind of.
Yeah.
So we see like that front side of the stage from home, from the TV,
and it's hella covering her face. You can't really tell
Drake
what it
is blocking it, but if you see the other side, like they actually do kiss. And then
and
then it's like a
was
hug.
it on the lips or
it was on the lips.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It was like a quick little peck, but she got makeup on.
Yeah.
You don't want to.
So maybe that's why she curved him a little bit.
Yeah, that wasn't even a bad curve. But people like to make fun of Drake. He's like the easiest person to make fun of.
And the best thing about it for him is he could take that shit. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah, if nobody's talking shit about you, you're not doing anything right.
You're doing things left.
Britney. Doing shit right.
Yeah. Hey, Britney's still looking like a little fox too. Don't get me wrong. She looked like
she's one of my.
She looked like Scorpion. Like her fucking attire looked like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, kind of.
Up to her, even though she's younger than me. She's a living, breathing legend in our industry. Ladies and gentlemen, the recipient of the Michael Jackson Vanguard Award for 2016, Rihanna.
Yeah, they do a little peck.
It is like drag. I like
that music's hella loud.
I like that little what's that shit called? The intermission music that they be throwing on in between.
Yeah. Do you see Jay Farrow was pretty funny. He did that the Kevin Hart thing. He's the guy from SNL, the black guy. And he does a bunch of impersonations. Last night he did Kevin Hart.
That's probably one of the. Remember I told you I caught the tail end and then I watched the other part.
Yeah.
I probably didn't see that part.
It was.
You got it on there?
Nah, I don't got it. But he was talking. He was doing some promo or whatever, pretending he's Kevin Hart, and his shit's hella on point. He's like, well, bam, 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 and I'm talking about like doing that
the way
Kevin
that he
Hart
talks,
impression.
and then he's like this,
and then so at the end of it, he's like at this concession stand, and there's people in line. There's these two girls, one on the left of the camera, one on the right, and he gets the nuts, and he's like nuts, and then he throws the nuts, and it just fucking hits the girls' faces, and you can see one of them was like, she wasn't happy about it. I don't think she knew that was gonna happen.
That wasn't gonna happen at all.
I was dying. I was dying watching.
I'm gonna have
that
to look
shit.
this
It
up
was
later.
Hella funny. If you could find that shit, go search it. But anyways, back to Britney and Carpool Karaoke. She's like not singing this shit. She's pretend singing it.
But he's singing though, right?
Yeah, James Corden can sing. He was in Into the Woods. I'm sure he's done like Broadway or whatever kind of plays before.
Oops, I did it again.
What's that about? What's it really about?
She fucked up twice. Basically.
I really don't know.
You don't know what it's about?
I think it's just a song.
Because I think every time I go...
Do you think she's lip-syncing her interview
every time I
right now?
order a Domino's, I think...
She got that shit all pre-recorded.
It all sounds pre-recorded, bro. Like,
she's so awkward and stiff.
she looks taller than she really is, unless she pulled her seat all the way up.
Yeah. Hey.
Sit what?
At least Britney songs like go with her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when she was doing Me, Myself, and I couldn't stand it.
Dude, it didn't suit her voice.
Yeah, it didn't.
It did, not
she
at
got
all.
That nasally. That what's the? She got the she got the vocal fry going on. You know, where like girls from the valley, they're like.
I feel like she's trying to throw some artificial rasp in there.
Yeah, it's all fake rasp.
Like,
can I?
You can't fake the funk with that. But that's her iconic sound for herself. Like,
yeah,
that's how. I can't knock her for it, but damn.
Yeah, that's a Britney sound. It's Britney, bitch.
This is a funny picture though. I wish I could screenshot that right there.
Of Britney?
Yeah. So awkward.
I'm gonna take a picture of it right now.
This is so fucking awkward. It's like, I don't even know. Bullshit.
You could tell that throughout this video that James Corden starts acting kind of fakeish too, because they don't have like such a cool rapport.
You could tell that there's no chemistry between them.
Yeah,
she's strictly doing this just to try to get back on.
I guess. I mean, she's never gonna fall off. That's fucking Britney Spears.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
True.
She shaved off all her hair at the peak of her
If
popularity.
anything, I feel like that elongated her career.
Yeah, that's true. You gotta have like controversy, otherwise it becomes boring.
Yeah, like, I don't know, maybe if this podcast is gone from like 10 years later, I might just shave my head. Who knows?
Yeah,
my hair's hella long if y'all didn't know.
I might just grow my hair. I might just have a struggle beard, just like that one guy.
A struggle beard.
I might grow out my chin hairs and have a struggle beard.
Hey, if Britney asked me to shave her head, I'd probably do it in a heartbeat.
I'll fucking do it, yeah.
I would ask, can I have fun before I finish it like completely? Can I don't know, like make a mohawk out of her? You know what I mean? Like something crazy.
I would like film a whole Snapchat story of you doing that Britney haircut thing.
Yeah.
But then get off of Wi-Fi and put it on airplane mode so that it all goes like all at once. And then it's like the full story all at once.
All at once.
Yeah. That's copywritten. Nobody take that shit. That's a sick idea.
Yeah. So y'all don't know how to do full videos like us.
Shit. What else we got? I think that's it for the videos. But damn, what was your favorite like performance, or what was your favorite part of the VMAs?
All right, so I don't know if it's because I'm a big Rihanna fan, but damn, so just opening, I heard a lot of songs that I did like that.
Yeah,
you know, all her old shit. You know,
her hits. She got hits on hits.
Good way to fucking start it off. You know, like play something people are familiar with, get the crowd going and all that. Then when she eventually got to was it like Work and Controller, or like she performed like, what was the last one she performed, or second to the last one she performed?
Second to last one she did Work, and she had like a big crazy crowd.
That shit looked lit as
yeah, I was saying that too. It was literally like,
it looked like a dance hall fucking concert all on stage at one time.
Yeah, all like, it was a whole bleacher worth of dancers
just getting down dirty wine.
That shit was hella. And if you look at the video too, they have like a cool separation from her and the dancers. Like she's
you could tell she's the focal point.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Like even though there's all this movement going on, the background is like in red.
Yeah.
And then she's like is backlit and like
has
more
spotlight
white.
on her.
Yeah, has a spotlight on her. She's like more white. It's crazy. Yeah.
That was probably I just felt some type of way when I seen that show. I was like, oh, I'm missing out. I need to be on that stage right now.
They did a good job with it. And I really liked the last performance that she did too.
What was the last song she performed again?
I think she did Diamonds and she did Love on the Brain. And she might have done one other song, but it was real smooth. It didn't have like crazy effects or anything going on.
Mm-hmm.
They had the band playing.
It was a nice transition too.
It was like a nice slower pace where she could show off her singing chops because Rihanna could fucking sing. She was tearing it.
Yeah, she was definitely killing it on the dance moves too.
Yeah.
So like just to show her full artist capability.
Yeah,
that's pretty
she's
nice.
a person with complete utter swag. Yeah, like she got it.
I would have never thought from Ponder Replay like she'd get to where the fuck she is now. You know? What I mean?
Yeah. Neither did Drake. You hear Drake?
That's what he was saying exactly too, right?
Yeah, Drake was saying that the first time he ever met Rihanna, he was 22 years old and he was singing at like a bar or at a restaurant in Toronto. And so Rihanna came there and she's already like becoming this big superstar and she was filming Ponder Replay there. And so that's where Drake met Rihanna. And he's like, I've been in love with Rihanna ever since I was 22 years old.
And scored him a little kiss at the end of it.
Yeah, got a little brownie points. Drake getting a little brownie points. And then all the other girls that Drake's written a song for in the meantime are like, wait, you been in love with her though?
This whole time, huh? Didn't even tell.
This whole time? Like Nicki saying that shit.
Oh, what'd you say about Beyonce?
What?
Beyonce's performance. You said.
Oh yeah, going back to Beyonce's performance.
Yeah. I was watching some Illuminati shit on it.
What? Oh yeah, you're watching some Illuminati shit. Oh, my girl's saying like, yeah, Illuminati.
That shit was super twisted, right?
Well, all right. What do you think about that performance?
Okay, so I'm gonna sound super stupid right now, but I didn't listen to Lemonade at all.
I didn't listen to Lemonade either.
Oh, okay,
Don't
so
worry
this
about
is
it.
okay for sure. I thought I was like a super loser for not listening to this.
You like what you like. I'm
Okay.
listening to Made in Tokyo right now. Shout out to Made in Tokyo.
Eerie.
Fucking shit go hard.
So I didn't listen to Lemonade at all, but I hear, this is that Beyonce song that all these girls, I'll pull up at a light and I see some girl going off in her car and roll my window down and sure enough, it's Beyonce. You know what I mean? And, I think that whole Jay-Z shit with her was kind of like just to promote the shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I definitely don't think, at the end of the day, I'm sure they're thinking of more business mindedly and, for the kid and stuff, But I thought her performance was super dope, being that like she was able to take you in different levels of, super hyped or like super calm, angelic to like, getting super hype and then back to calm and like taking you on this roller coaster, taking you on a trip, almost like riding a ride at like Disneyland or something. You know what I mean?
You see, that part of it I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So what Bong is saying is there's a part of Beyonce's performance where the music is all calm and she's moving slow. All the background dancers are moving slow.
There's a lot of transitions.
And then all of a sudden it fucking turns the fuck up. There's like claps going in the background and everyone's dancing off. Like fucking
everyone's dancing.
Shaky robots. Everyone has Parkinson's all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And they're just going.
It's like I just can't say anything, but they're going off, dude. They're going off at that.
That part was cool. I like that like contrast.
I liked how. I wonder what the cameraman looked like while this shit was going on.
You got to choreograph with the cameraman too. But overall, in my opinion, and I was watching this with my girl again, it was too long. We were watching it like. When is it gonna end? Yeah. Is she gonna do her whole album? I'm sure a bunch of people liked it.
That's another thing that I was saying too, because like, I got interested again towards the end when she smacked the shit out of the camera.
That was cool.
And it was like, oh, okay, you know, that's a nice little effect.
Yeah.
I wonder how much that camera cost.
Like going back to her Super Bowl performance. I was about to say performance.
Shout out to you Filipinos out there switching the P's and F's.
Going back to her Super Bowl performance, that shit was sick. When she was doing the battle with Bruno Mars, she was killing it.
Yeah.
Killing it. Like the whole performance. Like I wish Coldplay wasn't in there, because
you felt like
they seemed like a third wheel in comparison to those two.
Yeah.
But this VMA performance was just too long. It was like, when is it gonna end? It's like, this shit is weird. It's a little too weird for me, and I don't like the music.
It's kind of like how you remember. I feel like, okay, so you know, how artists kind of like gotta follow a certain, not follow, well, kind of. There's a certain way that, you know, you're gonna have to do music that you don't like, right?
Yeah.
To get big, and you're gonna have to make sacrifices and all that. And
you gotta ride the wave.
Yeah, exactly. And then you get to a certain point where, you know, you have such a strong following. You have, you know, you kind of like Kanye, where you could, like how you said, he could just say anything and people will just woo, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and then that's when your real creativity kind of comes out, in a sense. I feel like this is for her. Like, she's always been on top, you know what I mean? But I feel like she really went super crazy with this whole album. Like, I don't understand any of it. You know what I mean? Like, that's how crazy it is.
I think just sonically, I'm tired of it, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, it seems like music that was meant for 2013. It seems like shit that I heard before. This Lemonade shit that I'm hearing sounded like when...
You think like it's a extension of the album before that?
Exactly. Like when she dropped that surprise album, it sounds like the same shit. Like,
I see why I'd say that.
Like shoulder sideways.
With like surfboard.
Yeah. It's like nothing is... I don't feel like it's authentic.
A lot of those beats have the same tempo too. You know what I mean? Like at that whatever fucking BPM that is.
It's like that trap sing kind of thing.
Trap R&B.
Yeah, but there's nothing new to it, and there's nothing authentic about it.
I feel like she's the only one doing that sound too.
Yeah, like
no one else caught on to her sound.
No, I feel like everybody's off that sound.
Really?
Like,
or they've already been done it in a sense.
To me, that sound is like when Rihanna had the throw it up. Fall out. You know, it sound like Beyonce's sound now sounds like that. It sounds like that. Throw it up. What's that?
Kind of like a little bounce.
That Mike Will. There you go. That Mike Will made it kind of like trappish, bouncy.
If only you had the button right now. Mike Will made it.
Yeah, I got this.
You got Maybach music too, I think.
Oh yeah, I got. That's not Mike Will made, but
Maybach music.
If you press it like 12 times, it'll go.
No, I wish.
That'd be tight.
It just starts and stops. It's like this. It's not tight.
Oh, it doesn't have much of a strobe effect.
Not tight. But anyways, what I was saying, yeah, I feel like her shit is stuck.
Like within now, in a sense, or within 2013, in a sense.
Yeah. All right. So this is what I think. Like Drake, he hasn't fallen off ever since he came out in like 2009 as like a big star.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the reason he's never really fallen off is because he always changes. If you listen to So Far Gone, if you listen to Thank Me Later,
super different from now.
Yeah, super different than.
Would you say he kind of is ahead of that wave? Like he always kind of sets the tone of what sound is going to be now?
He does set the tone. Like, think about it.
Like a lot of those fucking, I can't think off the top of my head, but like there's just a lot of catchy shit that he's came up with. Like top five. You know what I mean? Like shit.
Not
like
just that. I mean, like the whole scope of music right now. There's a bunch of dance hall coming in, and who do you think's influencing that? That's Drake.
He came out with it first.
You know what I mean? Like, granted, someone's probably influencing Drake on this dance hall shit. I know he's always had like his friends. Like, he's had Nico. He's had 40. He's had Oliver. Those people have always influenced him.
Yeah.
And will forever influence him. But that's the same as you influencing me. Like, of course, it doesn't matter. Like, we're homies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's coming from somewhere authentic still. But a lot of people I feel like are riding on that wave of doing that kind of dance hall sounds. Like he came out with Hotline Bling, and it had that kind of dance hall influence to it.
Dun, dun, dun,
yeah.
dun, dun, dun.
Him and Party Next Door made Work for Rihanna, and he was on it. Like got that. Controller got that shit. So I mean, dance hall's in right now, but you got to see who made it in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
And just everybody, I feel like is following the wave. Like the newer artists that I fuck with, like why I fuck with Made in Tokyo so much is because his shit sounds like original. It sounds authentic. You know what I mean?
Something that you could say, oh, even if like it's some new shit you ain't never heard before, you could just already tell that it's Made in Tokyo because it's his sound. It sounds like his voice. It sounds like his noise in a sense. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Like, I mean, you might compare Made in Tokyo to like, I don't know, some of these trap kind of artists, but he's not. Like, he's different. I don't know what it is.
Even just seeing like his video, that like changed my perspective on him. Like, I would have thought he was like way more like trap looking, like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But he kind of had this little kind of reminded me how, like, remember when Mac Dre had that photo shoot over by Westmore?
Oh yeah, with the tennis courts.
With the tennis courts and shit. That kind of reminded me of that. That was kind of dope. You know what I mean? That was pretty cool of him to do that. Yeah. And that aerial drone view from there, that shit looks sick too.
Well, I guess what I was trying to say is like the artists that I think will remain, I don't know, in the public view and will remain like cool are the people who are willing to evolve and where it comes from an authentic place. The only way it could come from that authentic place is, damn, I like bit my teeth on that. That was weird. The only way it could come from that authentic place is if they have a passion for it. You know, you got to be thinking about shit all the time. Like, ooh, what if we did this? Oh, that's tight. Damn, I want to try this out.
Yeah.
Like, is this cool?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So when does it come to a point where someone becomes like irrelevant in a sense?
I think someone becomes irrelevant when they don't have the passion for the music.
They lose the passion for that and they try to just do it. Like, make new shit because I have to make new shit.
Yeah. Because I think
they're losing relevance.
Having real passion for something, you'll never be stagnant with it. If you're real passionate about doing jiu-jitsu or something, you're always going to learn new moves. You're always going to want to progress. Like, no matter how small the increments are, you're always trying to do better. You know what I mean? Rather than someone who thinks like, okay, I made it to this level, I'm going to just keep going.
Yeah.
Because that's what I feel like I should be doing. You know?
Yeah.
Rather than like, ooh, what can I do next? Those people who are saying like, what could I do next? How could I get there? Those are the people who always progress.
Yeah, the high risk, high reward.
Kanye West.
Yeah.
Perfect example.
Definitely.
Like, he's never going to make another college dropout because that's not where he's at right now.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't want to ask him to do another college dropout. Because even if he tried, it's not going to sound the same.
Yeah, because it's that far back.
Yeah.
People always say that about Weezy too. Like, oh, we want mixtape Weezy back.
Yeah.
Well, you have skateboarding Weezy now, and that's who you're going to have to deal with. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a different time, different place.
Yeah, I miss mixtape Weezy too. I miss college dropout Kanye. Those were my favorite, versions of them. But who they are now, yeah, definitely we got to deal with them now.
But it's not only that for a lot of people. It's that you're associating this music with a time in your own life. Like, oh yeah, I remember when College Dropout came out. I was in middle school.
There's a bunch of sentiment.
So fun. I had my first girlfriend. Yeah. I had like my first, I don't know, whatever.
Accompanied with the album is a scene or like a memory or like
yeah.
You
associate those times of your life with that music because it kind of serves as a soundtrack of your life for that year or so.
It's almost like a photo album that has music in it.
Yeah.
That's tight.
But oh shit, what'd you think about Frank Ocean's album? Did you listen to it?
See, I'm one of those whack ass people who have an Android apparently, and I haven't
listened to the whole thing.
I don't have Apple Music, so I wasn't able to get on it. But
I got Spotify. We both got Spotify.
I know there's other ways to listen to it, but I haven't tried. You know what I mean? I'm sure it's probably good because everyone is saying it's good, but you know what I mean? I haven't dove into it yet. I'm sure there's something I will like out of it, at least one track. The Channel Orange, there's like at least 5 tracks I liked on there. So I'm guessing at least on this next one I'll like at least one.
I think Nostalgia Ultra is still like my favorite.
That was your favorite?
I liked it barely better than Channel Orange, but maybe again it's like that time in my life where I heard it. It's the first time ever really listening to Frank Ocean. Shit.
Wait, he did 2 albums. Is that correct?
Yeah, I guess he did like a visual album and he did like an album. But
strange.
I don't know. I don't got Apple Music, so
yeah,
I don't know.
All you Apple Music goers, tell us all about it. You know what I mean? I don't know anything about it.
For the listeners on SoundCloud, I want you to comment in this part. Should I get Apple Music or should I stick with Spotify, and why? So this is what it is right now. I like Spotify. I think the sound quality is good. I like the app. It works good. But not only that, I use it for the DJ app. So if I hook up into my DJ controller, I could play any Spotify song on my DJ shit. So I could just search shit.
It saves you bringing your hard drive, saves you using your own library.
Yeah, and not only that, if people have requests, I could find that shit right there.
It's tight because it's seamless. It's almost seamless to your lifestyle in a sense, being that, you know, I use Spotify in the car. I use it on DJing. I use it. You know what I mean? It's that service. One of the first services that really did that. And then now the Apple Music thing, you know, being that iTunes has probably a bigger, what's it called? Library.
Oh, yeah.
Because like there's probably only 1 or 2 songs I've ever searched on iTunes that even if I wanted to buy it, there's only 1 or 2 songs I've never found.
Yeah, that's true.
On Spotify, there's
very extensive library.
But again, I have an Android and I just cracked my screen, so I'm about to get I'm gonna switch over to Apple. And
oh, really?
So I might be in the same dilemma as you. Am I going to get Apple? Let us know what we gotta get.
Yeah, but if Apple Music was available on the DJ app, that would be a game changer for me.
Oh, yeah, it's done.
I'll switch over.
Yeah,
right away.
And I'm sure Apple's thinking about that right now. And they're like, oh, look, they figured it out.
Yeah, that'll be tight. Shout out to Apple. If you do that, then you got a new customer.
Yeah, you got me, you got Pmac.
Yep.
And yet Britney is still in the same position.
I'm over this.
Sorry,
over
Britney.
This Britney karaoke shit.
You know what? She doesn't look like she aged too much. Even after shaving her hair, you'd think her hair would probably grow a little different. Maybe, I don't know. She looks kind of the same still.
She just aged in her
face, maybe like a couple of wrinkles, new ones here and there.
I think in her personality.
Oh, more in her personality?
Yeah.
You could tell by someone's hands. Like you seen Madonna.
Oh man.
She looked like
her face looks like
late 30s, early 40s, but then you look at her hands, it's like 70-year-old. Yeah, it's kind of
How old is Madonna? Let's check that shit right now. How old is Madonna? How old is Madonna? Internet's going slow right now. Here we go. Coming back.
Damn, is she rich enough to take off her age?
I don't know.
Because she knows.
Oh, she's 58.
Yeah, see, like in that picture, she looked like, late 30s, maybe early 40s.
I need to get a theme song for
Word of the Day.
For the Word of the Day. If you got a good theme song idea, send it my way. Will any of these work?
Multi-talented.
I want to get this guy who's saying
multi-talented.
I want him to say Word of the Day. Like, that would be the best.
That'd be super dope.
But it is time for our Word of the Day. So we're going to dictionary.com. Oh, I know this word.
Matriculate.
Matriculate, to enroll in a college or university as a candidate for a degree. Matriculate. Yeah. Tom Brown received a summons from the authorities and went up to matriculate at St. Ambrose College, Oxford.
I was supposed to do that, but I tried to matriculate, and these tricks fucking tricked me by fucking revoking my admission before school started.
They matricking you.
Fucking CSU East Bay.
They matricking you. Oh shit! Did you hear about the McChicken?
Wait, what happened?
The McChicken.
What happened to the McChicken? I was about to buy one today.
For real?
Is there something wrong with it? Like,
let's search it. Hold on.
No, don't fuck this up for me, bro.
We got a
chicken.
Man copulates with. Is that copulates? I don't know what that word means.
Copulate. Maybe
this
copulates.
Is easier. Man finds himself having sex with a McDonald's McChicken.
Oh, okay, it ain't that bad. If it was like maggots in a McChicken sandwich, I would have tripped out. But I mean, there's some weirdos out there that would do some crazy. Why would you do that?
This shit was all bad. He like fucks the shit out of a McChicken. Look at that shit. He straight rubs it.
Yeah, dude, it's.
Oh my god.
What's he using? Like honey mustard as lube?
I hope he's not.
Or mayo.
I hope he's not an employee though. Is he an employee? Does it say?
I hope he's not on drugs.
That's all bad. I don't know why you would do that. Are you just like wanting attention or what?
It's not like you're gonna blow. Like, okay, you're the guy who fucking fucked the McChicken, but no one's gonna know it's you. You're not gonna get famous off it. You're gonna be virally famous for knowing the guy that fucked the McChicken, but like they're not gonna know you for your name and like, oh, that's the guy, so and so who fucked the McChicken. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you're gonna be a hashtag on Twitter for half a day.
You just like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, you just fucked the McChicken, bro. You fucked food. Hey. I had casual drinks this weekend.
You had casual drinks this weekend?
You know, like whenever I'm like, I'm not drinking, and then everyone gets me to drink.
Uh-huh.
And I you take that one shot, and next thing you know, like, you look over your Snapchat, and it's like, okay, fuck, dude. I took one shot, and then next thing you know, the next snap is just me going off, my shirt's off, and, all chaos is going on. Nah, this weekend, I was being responsible. I was driving. I was like, you know what? I'll take a shot with you just because it's your birthday, but I'm keeping it at that type shit, you know? And I enjoyed it pretty sober, man. I had like a pretty sober weekend.
Nice.
Kind of clarity right now. I'm not even high right now.
Me neither. Damn, I want to get high, actually.
I know, definitely after this we about to.
Yeah.
It's almost like a ritual.
I'm down. I love Mondays, dude.
Yeah,
Mondays are the greatest, but then I got to get up at 5 o'clock on fucking Tuesday. That's all bad. So you guys better appreciate this shit.
Hey, how's NASA been?
It's been cool.
I mean, what what clearance can we, hear the stories of your life over there?
Should I do like a new segment on the show talking about my adventures at NASA?
Yeah. Hey, you showed me a lot of crazy shit that happens over there, like fucking that rocket or whatever, or
oh yeah,
the shit that caught on fire.
Yeah, some highlights at NASA. I seen a rocket test. So
super dope.
It's like a rocket that propels the fucking spaceship to go to the moon or wherever they want to go to.
So that shit got to travel a good fucking amount of, like, that's the shit that just gets you past the atmosphere, right?
Yeah.
And then after that, you have a separate engine that blows you in space, right?
Yeah, well, once you get past the atmosphere and you're going at a certain rate,
you're already there's like that inertia that's moving, right?
Exactly. Like there's nothing really stopping you. You just you need those boosters for adjustment,
You know it's crazy? I still think we haven't gone to space.
Really?
I'm such a doubter.
Nah, I know we've gone to space, dude.
Okay. I'm so fucking caught up in these conspiracy theories that I just sometimes don't believe a lot of stuff.
I got classified knowledge. We've been to space.
See, that's why I don't have the clearance. He doesn't tell me everything, y'all.
Trust me.
It's fucked up, dude. I'd be asking, and he'd just be smiling at me, and he'll tell me something, but I feel like he doesn't mean it at all. He's hiding something,
dude. But anyways, with that rocket test, it was stupid. They had the rockets like sideways, so it's like pointing out into the field. But the way like it is at the NASA Ames Research Center, there's a bunch of grass areas, so it's pointing out to this freaking tall grass. And like a chunk flies off the rocket and goes over the wall that's supposed to be protecting like any debris from going out. It literally flies over, and then it starts a fucking wildfire. And this was like in the hot ass day in the heat of summer. The grass is really dry. We're going through a drought right now in California.
Yeah.
So it was all bad, and the whole place is smoky after that. Even the next day, it smelled like smoke at work.
Then I just see you on the golf cart video selfie.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, hey, dude, it's lit, literally. And then you just show all the smoke.
It was all like on fire. Another highlight, I saw Obama. He flew out from Air Force One on base. I didn't actually see Obama, but I saw
You saw the actual plane?
Yeah, and so I put it on my Snapchat, and I was playing Air Force One by Nelly as he was going through. It was like, big boy. That shit was sick.
Big boy. What
else?
Those were the shoes back in the day.
Hell yeah, there's still the shoes, the Coke whites.
Yeah. Hey, they made their way back, really.
They all the way back.
You think Nike Dunks are going to come back?
Ooh, I kind of hope so.
Yeah.
Like SBs?
Yeah, those.
You had some SBs on.
You had the tweets.
I
probably have one more. Those are the only ones I think I still have.
Really?
They're too small for me now.
Really?
Yeah.
You had the Jedis.
Those are fun.
I remember Casey had the diamonds, right? Didn't he?
He might have. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he
Isn't
did.
that the most like expensive
It's
one?
like the most iconic Nike skateboarding shoe. One of them, at least. Shout out to Diamond Supply Co. Nicky Diamonds. He's the one who designed it, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and it became like the biggest one.
Yeah, they used the Tiffany color, that mint green, aqua blue, with the black alligator and platinum. That's a good colorway to put all together. You know what I mean? Very classy.
I remember there were the haze ones, and there was like two versions.
Oh yeah. There's a low top, a high top, and they were airbrushed really nicely.
Yeah, I think it was like reversed too.
Yeah, one was like
black and white, and one was like white and black.
You could tell the surface was white, and they blacked it out, and the other one looked like it was black, and then they whited it out.
Which one is the dominant color? You know.
Yeah. I like the lows better. Me personally, I don't know. I don't really rock too many high top shoes.
It's too hard to take it off. You know.
And like, being that I'm caught in the 2000s, and I still cuff my jeans over my shoe, and like, you know, people nowadays, they wear jeans skinny enough that you don't have to cuff your pants or any of that. I think that's a big reason why I don't like high tops, because it makes it a lot bulkier around the ankles. And
I never knew that about you.
Yeah,
I thought it's just easier to take off. Like, you're going to someone's house, and you know you got to take off your shoes because it's a fucking Asian household or something.
Yeah, and it's like I know they got like a clean ass, like nice white rug that we're gonna be walking on. So
yeah, like this one. So
that's kind of funny how Calais and his
fucking Vans or whatever,
his story at E40's house.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck.
I probably would have done the same thing if I had to, man.
If you don't know what we're talking about, listen to the episode. What was that? 5?
I want to say it was 5.
Episode 5 with Calais, and he tells a story about going to E40's house and getting there. He has to take off his shoes. He got a nice white rug, but he doesn't have any socks.
Yeah, he bared it.
Yeah,
he went commando with it.
He met E40 barefoot. So listen to that story.
Good morning, sunshine.
Oh.
Shit, molded. I just got molded.
Got molded.
Thank you, everybody, for listening to episode number 6 of Hella Molded. Shout out to everyone who's been giving us love. Love on SoundCloud, love on Twitter.
Don't forget to rate and subscribe us.
Yeah. Rate and review and subscribe on our iTunes.
Give us some comments so you know we could take that feedback and then put it to use.
Yep. I'm trying to get the SoundCloud lit again.
Yeah, definitely.
Get the reposts going, get the likes going. That's just tight.
Oh yeah, and don't forget to talk shit in there. We want y'all to stir some shit up.
So much shit. Call people out. Mention people in it.
Yeah. Say random things if you want.
Say, hey, this sounds like you. Tag your friend who this would be.
Yeah, tag your friend.
Late. Choo.